starting off with a tour around Jeddah.
We're doing kind of like a historical tour today. This is actually one of the original 6 gates that used to encircle and protect the historic Jeddah city.
All of it is made from coral stone from the ocean.
Ruby is dressed in beautiful Saudi attire, looking lovely today, babe.
Thank you.
So here we are in the middle of El Balad. We're stopping for some za'atar, which is a delicious breakfast. But what is actually very unique is these balcony ways that you see on the apartment buildings of the old days. Basically, these used to be the statement pieces where people would show off their family's wealth. But this entire area is actually going under restoration right now to try and renew yet keep that ancient look. How old is this whole historic site?
So let's say the houses are between 100 years old and 500.
Wow.
But the oldest thing is the mosque that we're going to see, which is 1,400 years old. Almost as old as Islam.
As a Canadian, where things are generally only measured in hundreds, it's always mad to hear things that go that far back. And if you know anything about Islam, you'll know that there's 2 holy cities. There's Medina and Mecca. And Jeddah is actually kind of dead smack center in the middle. So all of the pilgrims that would come out to Mecca would actually start off by coming here to Jeddah, which is one of the things that made the city so famous and brought it so much of its wealth. So this right here technically is not Saudi, but it is from the region. This is Lebanese food. This is my vice.
Grape leaves.
Grape leaves. And inside of it, prime
It's
food.
really special. It's one of the best Lebanese in Jeddah, I have to say.
So I want you guys to see this because for me this is something I've always found very surprising when I come to Saudi. In just this little area you've got 3 epic coffee shops. So we're gonna go enjoy what the Saudis do best. Let's get a coffee. I'm not joking, these are some of the better desserts we've ever had. I love this place. So we are actually all the way back where the trip started. We are right now headed inside to what is a massive art exhibit. This entire exhibit is exceptionally imaginative. There are so many of these beautiful and creative demonstrations of the Islamic history, the Islamic faith, and as a complete outsider to the faith, it's certainly an interesting way to learn more about it.
コンビニのお支払いをもっとお得に楽天ペイのコード QR 払いで最大 1.5% ポイント還元
Good morning guys, it's another day and another beautiful restaurant coffee shop. We don't have that much time left here in Jeddah. We're actually going to be getting on a flight tonight to go to Al Ula. Al Ula. Clearly I could brush up on my Arabic. Bit of comfort of Western food mixed with those little Saudi touches.
So good.
It's now time to change our scenery. We are flying with Saudia, and one thing that really stands out is the terminal. Right now we're actually on the domestic side. So we're gonna check in, and then from there, make our way to the lounge. This is the executive lounge. We grabbed a quick coffee, and the next thing we knew, it was time to begin the adventurous leg of our travels. So we meet again!
Yes, it's never happened by the way.
So I'm just meeting this gentleman here.
My name is Aziz Zerula.
You just told me something that I have a hard time believing. You said you got into YouTube because of the channel?
Yes.
Mad respect, thank you. That took me by surprise, and that was really cool. As you'd expect, the flight was incredible. From the world-class service, the luxe seats, the wildly delicious date smoothie, and the amazing views just outside my window. And welcome to planet Mars. We have touched down in Al Ula. Now this is my kind of airport experience. This looks like a theater more than an airport. A single belt for suitcases, and just like that, everything has made it. It's time to take you to a hotel like you've never seen before, because simply put, there's only one like it on this planet. Beyond excited to go. Is this Saudi Arabia or is this Burning Man? After a day of travel, we had arrived at Habitas. But let me show you this place tomorrow morning. Oh my gosh, the sun. It's the start of a brand new day. I love being in the desert. Wow. We're Respect the drip. This came with the room. And I am looking fresh. This is what gets me hyped about Saudi Arabia. To be here in Al Ula, truly a gift. Part 1 of this trip was Jeddah, and this was like the cultural part of the trip, to really see how the average Saudi lives. But now we're on to chapter 2, the adventures and the beautiful landscape. Whew, that's gonna be good. So right now we're on our way to the gym. Thank you very much. Wow, this is a gym. What a perfect way to start the day. I was just sipping some tea, looking out over this beautiful mountain range, and truly I got hit with this moment of realization that there's very few landscapes in the world that make me happier than this one right here. A morning workout, a golf cart ride through the middle of the desert, and a hot water shower in my private villa. Gotta say, kind of enjoy the traditional Bedouin lifestyle. Alright, all aboard!
大掃除捨てられないならメルカリでメルシャリだ
Alright, all aboard! Beep beep. Alright, we're riding in style, like presidential motorcade style, with a big GMC. So Al Ula is not just a beautiful desert, it's also a lot of rich and incredible history, and right now we're inside the old town. This whole area has been turned into this incredible, trendy little place to get some food, to meet people. On this trip we are joined by some creators from around the world. These guys are from Spain, from Italia, from Lebanon. Channeling my Lawrence of Arabia vibes here. We're having ourselves one of the finest breakfasts that you'll find in all of the Middle East. So with the finest breakfast comes the finest view. Guys, look at the style of this place. It's like this fusion of traditional meets the modern coffee shop. Hello boss, how are you? What did you guess, baby?
1 cappuccino for you and the sparkling water, please.
Fairly typical pricing, about $4.50 US for a cappuccino. All right, so we just got dropped back off at the hotel. And what do you do when you're in the middle of the desert?
Ice cream solves everything.
Date vanilla, combination made in heaven. So we've come back here for a quick lunch because we're just about to head out. But I have to say, so far, my favorite part of Habitas is this area right here. It's so expansive, and just like the entire resort, you're surrounded by natural beauty. After a quick lunch, after Maraya, we headed straight back to our car and rushed to our sunset spot. But what I didn't realize was we were literally going to chase sunset by getting on top of one of these massive mountains. This trip is all about being shocked. There's so much going on right now. First of all, we have an incredible Saudi biker gang. Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Nice whips, guys. These are sick.
Thank you.
Well, I gotta go check out what this is all about.
Go ahead, enjoy it.
Hey man, nice to meet you. Pleasure. Safe riding, guys. This kind of has a view like Santorini, but without the water and with a lot more incredible mountains.
We are on top of a mountain having amazing drinks, mocktails, music.
The energy here is so good. But with the sunset, it's time to head back down the mountain and take you guys for another unbelievable dinner. All right, because we haven't shown you enough food around Al Ula, we have just come to somewhere that may be super high up on